My mother's life story, a new beginning. I am Maryam Johnson, a 66-year-old woman who lived in a small town in the United States. I had suffered a heart attack, and the doctors told me I had endured 3 cardiac arrests. In the ambulance, my heart had stopped 3 times, and now I was hooked up to machines in that cold hospital room. It was 2 in the morning, and I was completely alone. The sound of the heart monitor reminded me that every beat could be my last, like an old clock ticking haltingly. And my sons were just 30 miles away, toasting with champagne. That sound echoed in my ears, the laughter, the music, and the disregard for the news of my death. My body was filled with pain, but the heartache was deeper still, the pain that had been accumulating for years, every sacrifice, every loneliness, every instance of being overlooked. Dr. Miller had told me they had called my sons. I clearly told them this could be your last night. The heart attack was severe, and they needed to come immediately. My elder son David's response was, "We can't come. Mom will be fine. My wife's birthday party is on, and we can't leave the guests." Those words, guests, pierced my heart like a dagger. Was I, their mother, less than a guest to them? My younger son Michael's response was even worse. "She can wait until tomorrow. Emily has organized everything for weeks, and the guests have arrived. Mom has always been strong. She recovers from everything. Always strong." That phrase stuck in my throat like a bitter pill impossible to swallow. Was my strength their justification for my isolation? Were my sacrifices just a habit to them, one that never ends? I had always tried to recover, but each time I lost a piece of myself. When their father left us 25 years ago, I was 35. I was beautiful, life called to me, but I accepted loneliness. I worked 3 jobs, cleaning offices in the morning, waitressing at a diner during the day, sewing at night. Sleep was only 3 hours. The marks from the sewing machine are still on my hands, like medals reminding me of my sacrifices. I sold my house to give David the down payment for his. "It's temporary, Mom. I'll pay back in 2 years." 8 years passed, and my heart broke a little more each year. I gave my life savings, $28,000, to Michael's business. "It's a safe investment, Mom." When the business failed, he smiled and said, "At least I tried." And I wiped my tears, saying, "Yes, son." But something died inside me. My daughters-in-law were no less. Sarah kept me away from Christmas. My family has traditions. That Christmas, the turkey rotted in the fridge, and I ate alone, tears in my eyes. Emily's small criticisms, "Your sweater is vintage, like the tip of a knife." Sunday dinners ended because, "It's too much work." They started keeping me away from family gatherings, and I stayed silent because Mom always understands. Now, in the hospital, in the loneliness of the night, I realized that when life was at stake, they preferred a party. The doctor said I was clinically dead for 4 minutes. It's a miracle. And my sons were worried about pink decorations. My heart beat with machines, but the inner heart had died. Every beep reminded me, "You are alone." The night nurse Anna's eyes held sympathy I hadn't received from my own children. "Are you thinking of something that's worrying you?" If only she knew I was remembering 66 years of love, thrown away for a cake and balloons. Memories from 40 years ago flashed before my eyes. David at 2, mommy, running after me. Michael in illness, sleeping in my lap, listening to my lullaby. I did everything, new shoes, classes, while I wore one dress. They laughed, and my heart filled. Now that laughter echoed in the party, without me. 3 days ago, on my birthday, the pain started. At Sunday lunch, no one remembered. "You look tired." I mentioned the pain, but, heartburn. Emily announced her party, $1,200 dress, $300 cake. My heart sank, like a hand squeezing it. Tuesday night, unbearable pain. Called David. "Mom, watching a movie. We'll come tomorrow." In the morning, Susan took me to the hospital. Operation, 3 arrests. Waking up, Susan's eyes teary. They didn't come. Thursday, David's call, "Just found out." I burst into tears. Michael and Emily came, talking about the party. The decorations were amazing. I said, "I died." They said, "You're fine now. We'll come once a week." My heart shattered. "You've lost your conscience." All night, tears flowed. I wrote the letter, hands trembling, tears soaking the paper. "Lived for you, accepted loneliness, gave sacrifices. But when I was dying, you were at the party. Now I'm leaving. Don't look for me." Every word came out like pain, but brought freedom too. Told Susan the plan. Dallas, with grace. I have $8,000. Fear and pride in her eyes. You're brave. Sunday, sons came. Plan senior home. It'll be better. I smiled, crying inside. They left, leaving perfume. In the evening, with Susan to the bus. Texted. Goodbye. The bus moved, tears flowing, but heart light. Arrived in Dallas. Grace's embrace warm. New life here. Park walks, job, painting, Mr. Harrison's smile. Susan's call, they're devastated. Messages, come back. But I was free. 6 months later, 67th birthday. Party, real love. In diary, this life I never lived, now living it.